there are sometimes games where, believe it or not, the quarterback is not the story. Okay? And the things that actually probably do matter more right now, like, what do you think matters the most out of last night's game? It could be significant or inconsistent. Like, if your answer right now is Velus Jones is not an NFL wide receiver.
That's not it. That's not my answer.
But that's okay. That can be the answer. Yes, every NFL game is big, but it doesn't mean you can't have smaller things not be big conclusions. Because that's one of my conclusions. Not that I was still on the fence about it, but Velus Jones, it just wasn't a good pick. It was a third-round pick. It's not the end of the world, but it didn't work out, and it's over.
Well, see, I even think that's a little too tall. I'm not saying that,
dude. There is just no evidence he's an NFL wide receiver.
I'm not saying
there's no evidence he's an NFL anything.
I'm not saying that it's going to turn around, and I'm totally fine with it. But I'm just saying, like, in a vacuum, just because he dropped this floating duck in the end zone, laying down there, does not mean that, like, that one moment in time, we can't. We're doing a little bit too much of extrapolation on that one play.
Wait, what? It's just the latest moment of many.
Yeah.
I got it.
Come on.
So we already knew.
No,
we already
my
knew.
point there is the sample size is now large enough.
Okay.
And none of the sample size has been good enough.
Okay, that's
so
fine.
like that's something to me that matters from last night that can be an actual conclusion. We waste so much time sometimes talking about, what can Bagent be? What can Fields be? Blah, blah, blah. It's like there's other parts on this roster. Cody Whitehair, love the guy. He's been an amazing teammate. Good to the media. Has had a great Bears career. I think they should be playing somebody younger at this point. I think it's just, unfortunately, it's reached a tough conclusion there that the play there isn't good enough. I think that's another conclusion you can make from last night's game when you ask the question, what really matters? And then maybe at the top of that list is what I ranted about last night. All this stuff about the hits principle, which again to me is baseline football at the high school level. Yes, you need to hustle, you need to play with intensity, you need to care about the football, and you have to play smart. These are all stuff we talk about every single week at Carmel Catholic High School. Okay? And when you're this far into this coaching staff and they still don't do that consistently, when a lot of that has nothing to do with talent, by the way. You can have the worst NFL player who still does all four of those things.
Yep.
Okay? And when that's still a problem, that is something that matters. A lot. And it's not just last night. It has now been showing up over and over and over again a year and a half into this thing, and especially this season.
We all silly like the mayor.